In an industry built on spectacle, few brands have mastered the art of quiet like the Row. Created by former child stars Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, the label has become one of fashion's most respected names. Not through hype, but through restraint. No logos, no bold prints, no celebrity-driven campaigns, just precise tailoring, flawless fabric, and a commitment to timeless design. It all started with a white t-shirt. What sounds like a basic wardrobe staple became an obsession with fit, feel, and simplicity. From that first piece, the Row has grown into a brand that favors intuition over trends and consistency over noise. So how did two sisters once known for red carpets and sitcoms build one of the most influential luxury labels in America? And why are their pieces, like a $300 tee, so fiercely sought after? The Row didn't start with a runway show or a headline-making campaign. It started with a white t-shirt. In 2006, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen were just 18 years old when they set out to design one perfect tee, not for attention, but out of obsession. They spent over a year refining 6 simple pieces, including that t-shirt, with an almost forensic focus on fabric, fit, and construction. This wasn't about trends. It was about creating essentials that felt intentional, effortless, and enduring. They named their brand The Row, a nod to London's Savile Row, home of the world's finest tailoring. The reference made a statement. This wasn't celebrity merch. It was about craftsmanship. At the time, the market was flooded with flashy, logo-heavy fashion, but The Row quietly offered an alternative, clothing that didn't need to shout to be seen. Their goal was clear: build a brand around what real people actually wear and make it exceptional. That first white tee? It's still in the collection today, not because it's iconic, but because it still works. And that's exactly the point. In fashion, visibility is usually everything. Brands rely on faces, followers, and front rows to stay relevant. But The Row chose a different route: silence. From day one, Mary-Kate and Ashley refused to be the faces of their brand. No interviews, no red carpet endorsements, no front and center Instagram presence. "We didn't want people to know it was us," Ashley said in a rare 2021 interview. Instead, they let the clothes speak, quietly, confidently, for themselves. That decision wasn't just modesty, it was strategy. By staying behind the scenes, the Olsens allowed The Row to build a reputation based on product, not personality. In a market overflowing with celebrity fashion lines, The Row became the outlier, the insider's label, whispered about rather than shouted. Even the brand's social media follows suit. Their Instagram isn't full of campaigns or influencers. Instead, it's filled with soft light, abstract art, and glimpses of garments, more mood board than marketing. This sense of mystery isn't accidental. It's the brand's signature. And in a time when attention is currency, withholding it might just be the ultimate luxury. In a world where fashion often chases the next big thing, The Row doesn't chase anything. It moves at its own pace, and that's exactly what makes it stand out. The Row's aesthetic is stripped back but never simple. Its power lies in what's left out. No slogans, no seasonal gimmicks. Just clean lines, fluid silhouettes, and a muted palette built around rare neutrals: charcoal, cream, slate, soft brown. The cuts are modest but never shapeless. Everything is designed to layer, move, and adapt to the person wearing it. The result? Clothing that doesn't wear you, it supports you. It's the kind of wardrobe you don't have to think about, but always feel incredible in. At the core of every piece is a deep obsession with fabric and fit. Whether it's a cashmere coat, a silk button-down, or a perfectly draped trouser, The Row starts with materials that speak for themselves. As Mary-Kate once said, if fabrics are used correctly, they really speak for themselves. You have to know when not to over-design. This level of control, of restraint, is rare. It takes confidence to create something subtle, and even more confidence to let it be. In The Row, luxury isn't about showing off. It's about feeling something. And that feeling starts the moment you put it on. Behind the Ro's calm exterior lies something even more rare in luxury fashion: control. While most major fashion houses are owned by global conglomerates, the Ro remains entirely independent. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen have full creative and operational control, something nearly unheard of at their level. This independence means no outside investors pushing for rapid growth, seasonal reinvention, or trend-driven pivots. The vision stays intact. The pace stays intentional. That consistency is part of what builds trust. Customers know what they're getting and what they're not. Still, staying small doesn't mean avoiding challenges. The Ro took a hit during the collapse of Barney's, once one of their biggest retail partners. Financial strains followed, along with pandemic-era setbacks like layoffs and internal shifts. There were even questions raised around diversity within the brand's structure. But through it all, the Olsens held on to their original mission: make quiet, beautiful clothing, no matter the noise around them. In fashion, storms come fast. What matters is how you hold your ground. The Ro did just that, by going back to what they've always done best: perfecting the essentials. Not every luxury brand needs a signature logo. The Ro doesn't have one, and yet it has created iconic pieces that speak volumes. Take the Half Moon bag. Sleek, sculptural, and totally unbranded, it captures everything the Ro stands for: restraint, elegance, and function. It's not designed to be flashy, it's designed to work. On the arm of someone who appreciates minimalism, it becomes a quiet statement. And like many of the Ro's best pieces, it's almost more architectural than fashionable. The Half Moon isn't just a bag, it's a reflection of the brand's philosophy. Everything considered, nothing overdone. You won't find celebrities doing paid promos for the Ro. You will, however, find them wearing it, on the street, at the airport, between sets. From Gwyneth Paltrow to Zoe Kravitz, Hailey Bieber, and Jennifer Lawrence, some of the world's most watched women choose the Ro because it doesn't compete for attention. It complements it. In a culture that thrives on visibility, the Ro has made being unseen its most powerful look. In a world obsessed with the next big thing, the Ro feels timeless, and that's exactly why it's capturing new attention. The fashion world is shifting. Flashy logos and loud branding are giving way to a hunger for quiet luxury, pieces that don't shout but whisper. The Ro was ahead of this curve, offering refined minimalism long before it became a buzzword. This shift is visible. Searches for the Ro surged by 185% in early 2023 compared to the year before. Consumers are growing tired of fast trends and disposable fashion. They want investment pieces, garments that feel personal, last for years, and fit seamlessly into their everyday lives. The Ro's appeal lies in this very promise. Each piece is designed to transcend seasons and trends, encouraging buyers to build a wardrobe of fewer better things. The $300 t-shirt isn't just a pricey basic, it's a commitment to quality and style that lasts. As luxury evolves, the Ro proves that true style doesn't follow trends, it defines them quietly. The Ro shows us that luxury doesn't need to shout to be heard. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen have crafted a brand that values quiet strength, impeccable craftsmanship, and timeless design over fleeting trends and flashy logos. In an industry driven by constant noise and change, the Ro's steady dedication to simplicity and quality sets it apart. Their success proves that true style isn't about making a scene. It's about creating pieces that speak for themselves, season after season. For those who crave fashion with lasting value and effortless elegance, the Ro is more than a label. It's a statement, a reminder that sometimes the most powerful form of luxury is the one that speaks softly but carries undeniable weight.